if you're thinking about buying a new graphics card, hold on for a second. The RX 9070 XT could be the right call, or it could be the biggest mistake you make. In this video, I'm putting it to the test: real-world performance, thermals, and most importantly, is it actually worth the price? Stick around until the end so you don't regret your decision. Now we've reached the most important part of this video, the practical benchmarks. I'll be running this card across several games at different settings and comparing the results against other cards in the same category, so you can make a decision based on real numbers, not just marketing. Specifications and architecture. With a 256-bit memory bus and bandwidth reaching up to 644 GB per second, this card is built on the new RDNA 4 architecture. Manufactured on TSMC's 4nm process, yes, 4nm, while NVIDIA's 5000 series relies on a 5nm process. Thermals, clock speeds, and power consumption. In terms of clock speeds, this card behaves similarly to the 7000 series, meaning speeds vary from game to game and test to test. During the stress test, the core clock reached around 3000 MHz. In actual gaming, though, the picture changes. In Cyberpunk, speeds averaged around 2600 MHz. In The Witcher 3, around 2700 MHz. In Spider-Man, around 3000 MHz. And in The Last of Us, the clock speed held steady at over 3100 MHz with no overclocking applied. That's a genuinely impressive number. But as mentioned, clock speeds fluctuate depending on how demanding each game is. As for temperatures, I honestly don't know what ASUS did with this particular model, because no matter how much load I put on it, the card never exceeded 58 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what secret formula they used here. The cooler design looks good, but looks alone don't guarantee this level of cooling performance. The hotspot temperature averaged around 80 degrees Celsius, which is normal for AMD cards and for GPUs in general. Memory temperature, however, ran a bit higher, at around 81 degrees Celsius, even though fan speeds reached up to 1900 RPM. Despite that, the noise level stayed reasonable, with no annoying whine. Overclocking. I'd promised you I'd test overclocking on this card. Looking at the 3 power connectors, you'd assume this card was built for aggressive overclocking, but the power limit is capped at 350 watts. Only about a 10% increase over the default limit. Which raises the question, why did ASUS include 3 power connectors if the power limit tops out at 350 watts? Typically, 3 connectors are used when the power limit reaches 450 watts for 350 watts. 2 connectors would have been enough. It's possible a future BIOS update will unlock a higher power ceiling, but for now it's capped at 350 watts. After raising the power limit to its maximum and attempting to manually overclock, the results were exactly as expected, not worth the effort. The improvement was only around 4%. By comparison, NVIDIA cards typically gave me a 7 to 8% improvement with overclocking, thanks to their excellent headroom, whereas here the headroom is honestly pretty average. I even tried Radeon's automatic overclocking feature, and the results were actually worse than my manual tuning. So, to be honest, overclocking on this card just isn't worth it. You're better off leaving it at stock settings. Now, let's move on to the gaming benchmarks. After all the testing, here's the final verdict on the RX 9070 XT. Built on AMD's new RDNA 4 architecture with a 4nm process, this GPU delivers consistently strong gaming performance across a wide range of titles. In some games, clock speeds even exceeded 3000 MHz, showcasing the impressive efficiency of the architecture. Thermals are another major highlight. This ASUS model performed exceptionally well, keeping GPU temperatures below 58 degrees Celsius even under full load, an outstanding result that deserves real praise. The memory modules did run slightly warmer than expected, but they remained well within safe operating limits. As for overclocking, the gains were minimal and simply not worth the extra power consumption or effort. In our opinion, the card is best left at its factory settings, where it already delivers excellent performance. The RX 970 XT is a well-balanced graphics card that fills an important gap in the market. It offers outstanding gaming performance without forcing buyers to pay extra for features they may never use. The excellent cooling solution on this ASUS version gives it a clear advantage, although the use of 3 power connectors for a 350-watt power limit feels unnecessary and raises questions. Greater transparency from manufacturers on this design choice would certainly be appreciated. If you're looking for a graphics card that delivers an excellent balance of performance, value, and cooling, the RX 9070 XT is absolutely one of the strongest options to consider. And with that, we've reached the end of this review. If you found this video helpful or enjoyed the content, don't forget to support us by subscribing to GUP Central, so you're always the first to catch our latest graphics card reviews. Let's grow together, and I'll keep bringing you sharper, more in-depth tech content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.